pull some cards. Pretty soon, I guess June 9th, the public hearings are going to happen about January 6th. So what is going to happen with the public hearings? What's going to happen with the public hearings? Now, 9 out of 10, I think we'll get a lot of I don't know, I don't remember, every excuse in the book. But let's see what the cards say. What's going to happen with the public hearings on January 6th? Well, charging forward with that, what happened at the White House, okay? They want to know what happened at the White House January 6th, okay? What were the communications? Snaky things. What were the snaky things behind the scene? What poison was being put out, okay? What did they talk about? Poisonous things about the actions on January 6th. Who knew what, when? Okay, who was the instigator of it? Who was behind the whole thing? Who all was involved? Who all was involved with this insurrection? We want the truth. We want the light on this. So they're wanting to know who all was involved with this, planning and staging it. They want to get to the bottom of it, the higher things, so that we can move on with our government. Okay? We want to know who was back there strong-arming, pushing for the violence for that day. Okay? Let's see what we have. The conversations. Who was saying what to whom? Okay? Who was saying what to whom? What was the exchanges? What were the exchanges that took place that day? Okay? The cross, the burden. We want to get to the bottom of this. Who was told what? So in all of this, it looks like what they're trying to get to. Who was the head honcho? What did Trump know? Okay. Who said what? Was he the instigator of it? Did he totally turn a blind eye? Because, it says he was in there watching the TV. They're begging him to quit. Begging him to quit. In 3 hours, he sat there and just watched it. And yay, go team. And then denying it all. Then going into denial. So they want to push. This is about pushing to know what were the poisonous things at the White House. Who was the snake? Okay. Who was the snake behind the scenes? Okay. We want to know the bottom line of it, foundation. Okay, this is a burden that we've been carrying, a cross we've had to bear with this. We want to know the exchanges that took place on that day. Okay. We want to get to higher things. For our country, who all was involved? We want to know, and we're going to shed light on that. Okay. We're going to hear about the conversations that took place. Okay. What did they talk about? About going forward on that day? Okay, and the tactics. The tactics. Okay. So let's see, can you tell us what's going to be the outcome of this? What is going to be the outcome of the public hearings? Oop, I've got cards that are jumping out here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see what's jumped out. We have about the struggle that rapidly took place, the fighting, the unhappy drama, okay, about those not engaging, turning a blind eye, and when it came to deaths and stuff. So we want to know, and at this point to Trump, there were people telling him to retreat, to stop this, and he didn't do it, okay? He did not do it. It's what it's saying. It's about, you know, there are deaths happening. There's stuff happening, turning a blind eye, okay? They're saying retreat, stop it. He didn't do it, okay? We don't like what's happening. You need to hurry and do this. There's, you know, the fighting is happening there, and he turned a blind eye, okay? So looks like that's what's going to come out with it. So let's see if we can pull some cards. Man, those jumped out. Pull some cards. What's going to be the end point here with 45? Okay. What's going to happen when all this comes out when it comes to 45? Really, he should be jailed. But let's see. This has been a slow-moving process. Lord knows it's been slow-moving, but we are progressing, okay? So this is going to bring out more stuff. More stuff coming forward, the actions, okay? Because this has been slow moving to get to the point of any kind of action being taken. So let's see what we have with this when it concerns the White House, okay? Okay. It's been very slow moving when it comes to taking actions against 45, who was, of course, in the White House at that present time. Going into it, this is going to be looking and re-evaluating, because now the things, it's time to harvest this, okay? This has been growing for a long time. And guess who's at the top of the list here? The instigator, okay? So reworking and looking at the instigator and the haul, the fish haul. Usually that's your financial haul, the big haul. But in this case, we're looking at all of the information that's coming out and how it points to, oh, great leader, okay? So let's see what we have. We've got the retreat, the end point, the health. Okay, so this is going to, it looks like it's going to take a real big toll on his health. And I think the health of his wanting to campaign, etc. Okay, it's going to put the kibosh on stuff. It looks like it's going to take him out of the running with this. But let's look at our final two cards and see what we have. As far as going forward, the future, the energy going forward. This is usually the card of the big bear defending, defense. And bear at this point is looking towards putting an end to whatever plans he had made for the future, okay? Underneath of it all, because of his snaky deeds. So it looks like it is going to take him finally out of commission when it comes to the bottom of it, underneath of it all, going forward, because rapidly this is coming in, unhappy with the absolutely abundance of information that's coming out, and this is the timing of all this. So it looks like in the end, now I don't know whether he's going to have charges, jailed, whatever, but it's going to take him out of commission finally, where there is no way that the Repugly Uglies can have him run, you know, for president again, okay? The rest of it, like I said, so slow moving, so we'll have to see, but it looks like this is going to firmly, finally take him out of commission, at least that much of it. Put a kibosh on any sort of misguided ideation that he can run again in 2024 for president, okay? This is going to put the nail in the coffin, to speak, on that endeavor. So thanks for tuning in, love and light, and we'll see you online. The 9th is around the corner. We'll have to tune in and see what they have to say.